Hi guys, welcome back to Doctors Unhinged. I'm Dr. Michael and this is my colleague.
Dr. Mayamba. Kirunabao, we're back again. Like Mukwatla.
Yes. Hey. Hot.
So I'm a rapper and stuff.
Hot. Yes. Back again like Mukwatla. And today we're going to be lighting up a very hot topic. We'll be talking about smoking.
Lighting up is a good pun.
Lighting up, yeah. Lighting it up. So we'll be talking about smoking. We're talking from vaping, hookah, rolling it out. Is it rolling it out or rolling one? Yeah, rolling it out. And cigarettes, of course.
This is in commemoration of Lung Cancer Day, which happens to be in this very month of July.
Perfect. Yeah, so that's how it goes. I think to start it off as a warm-up, should we do the questions that people have asked on our YouTube channel?
From the previous one?
Yeah,
before we get into
before we jump into
let's do it. I'm going to start.
All right, go on then.
I'm going to go on right off the bat. So this is from Dumelo Intaile. She says, should we expect you and Dr. Michael to have kids soon because population?
100%, of course. Yes. We are big advocates of growing the population.
And leading by example, huh?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, this thing of population is not only a Botswana thing. The world population is in decline right now. If you check it on Google now, the rates of births and deaths, right? The rates of births and deaths, I think, is equal right now. So it's keeping us at a stable 8 billion. Check it out. There's like a timer as well that does it. So you can see it all in real time.
So you're just saying we should just have...
Yeah, so my thing is we should all start repopulating the earth and doing well, because since we're now at like a plateau, right, it's going to go down and there'll be more people dying than people that are born. So I say we all have kids, all the people that are able to, all the rich people definitely have more than like 5 kids minimum. Like Elon Musk got 5 kids. Do you see it?
Yeah, he's on a run.
Not Elon Musk, is my statistic correct? Are we on like a good plateau with
for example, in 2024, global birth rate was about 17 births per 1,000.
Right.
While the death rate was 17.9 per 1,000.
There we go. See what I mean? It's not looking good for the future. So have kids. My contribution to the world, I'm going to have 5 kids. 5 children from me.
Why 5?
Minimum. It's my calling. It's my calling. Minimum 5 is my calling, mate. Do you know?
It's your calling.
It's my calling.
Now let's take a deep dive into that. How is it your calling, brother, man?
You know what? My mom's was like, "Why don't you have 5 kids? It's too much." Like, because it's just me and my brother.
So I'm capping at 3.
Really?
You know, before I interrupt you, I used to run this joke of just like I wanted kids in even numbers.
Okay.
But even numbers in terms of gender as well.
Okay.
So it's like if we had 3 girls and 1 boy, we're pushing for the boys until it's 3-3.
My guy. 6-6?
Yeah, 6-6 all the way. But, you know, as I got older, I realized that there's no need for having 5 kids minimum.
Mate. This is exactly what my mom said. My mom said it's too much. There's no need, right?
Yes.
So what I did was I told her that, you know, in Genesis, when you're reading the Bible and God tells Abraham to go outside and look at the stars, that verse was chatting to me. I went outside as well at times. I was looking outside. I said, look at them stars. Like, all these are Nyoni kids. So yes, to answer that question, definitely yes. We will be procreating.
When are you planning on starting this? Because as far as I recall, you have 0 kids.
I've got 0 kids that I know of. Praise the Lord. And that's important as well, as a man, because you know how people will say, I don't have kids. 20 years later, you find out you've got like 3. But no, I do want to start. I want to start when I get married. I think I want to have children in wedlock, fortunately. So there's that. How about you? Go and tell us about your 3 kids. When do you want to start?
Yeah, man, soon. I would say come trying to do everything the right way, you know, as much as possible. So get married, have kids, but not immediately. I'm a big believer that you must enjoy your marriage. Like, travel around, do things as well. Because kids are very demanding. I'm a big fan of kids. On my WhatsApp, I'm always talking about like, hey, baby fever, my ovary and things.
Yeah.
But kids are fun, like, because I love kids, yeah? But like right now, I know I'm not in the mental headspace for them.
Yeah.
They're fun to play with and return back.
Bro, uncling and aunting is where it's at.
Yeah, but like the entire time right now, I'll be lying.
It's a full-time job.
I say like if you can, right? Because different circumstances happen. But I'm saying if you can, get married, enjoy the marriage before you get into having kids. 5.
You have to start early, man. I have to make sure.
It's 5 baby showers I got to plan for.
5 baby showers, brother. Minimum as well. Because if the Lord permits,
Allow it.
I had a patient the other day who was like 45 and she's having her 3rd kid. And then I was like, you wasted the eggs, innit? Because you could have, if you could go till 45, you should have been pushing. And she laughed as well because she was like, how could you even say that? She's having morning sickness. And I'm like, listen, lock in.
So this is just proof to say that Dr. Michael's not just an act. Like, this is how he is in real time.
No, but I do love her. She was a great patient. If she's watching, you should know that. I really appreciate you. Obviously, I'm not going to mention her name, but yeah, she was great. Question for you, boss. What are your views on sleep paralysis? What is sleep paralysis? And like, is it demons? Do you know what I mean?
You know, yeah, I would say this one doesn't need a medical doctor.
Right.
Yeah, just go chat to a traditional doctor. It's just more spiritual than the medical. But there is medical connotations to it. Right. I think people know of REM sleep or rapid eye movement. Like basically your eyes are closed, but they're like moving up and down. Yeah. That's basically your dream state. I mean, sleep is fundamentally very not understood.
Right.
I stand corrected, but you'd have to go back to school 4 more years to be a physician, probably be another year for pulmonologist, and then like do sleep medicine, which is like probably 6 to 7 more years beyond you and I to understand sleep. But like on a baseline level, it's essentially when you're dreaming, right? When you're in REM sleep, when your eyes are like pacing back and forth, your entire body or your skeletal muscles or your muscles are paralyzed, but your mind is active throughout the entire time. Now, what they call REM atonia, basically your muscles are not moving. So what happens is, with sleep paralysis is you wake up before REM ends. So you're basically awake and asleep. So you're awake, but your muscles are still paralyzed as if you were in a dream state. So now you're like limbering between conscious and subconscious. Why it happens to certain people? Why have you experienced sleep paralysis before?
No, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, see, my thing is I don't even dream, you know.
Point of correction. Everybody dreams, you just don't remember it.
Yeah, my thing is I'm gonna just chart it down to the fact that I don't dream, bro. Because like when I sleep, it's darkness.
That's it. Like it's all closed.
Like your hands in Russia doing CPR. I'm sorry if it's too soon, but anyway.
Shout out, was episode 3?
3, I think, yeah. But like, it's just darkness, then I wake up. I agree, everybody dreams, because I had to correct someone about it when they said it to me. I was like, I just don't remember my dreams. So I've never had sleep paralysis, but I know it is a serious concern and it happens to people. But essentially, you wake up before your body actually wakes up. So your muscles are like still locked in sleep, but your mind is fully awake.
It's fully awake, yeah.
It is a serious thing. I would say consult medicine and spiritual as well.
Do you know what, Speaking of spiritual, dog, you know, because you said the thing about you not dreaming, I have night terrors, man.
For how
I'll
long?
wake up in cold sweat screaming.
Screaming?
Yeah. A proper, like, one time I was asleep and I was with what's his name? My little brother. And
shout out Nigel.
Shout out to Nigel as well, because he watches as well. So and we was on a trip in Tanzania. I woke up in the hotel room. I was screaming. I was punching the air, man. And Nigel was like, "Dog, why are you so angry?" I was like, "Brother, I don't know, man." I wake up in proper cold sweat.
How long has this been going on for?
Most of my life, actually. I'm not a troubled individual. At least I don't think so. But yeah, I have sleep terrors, man. Yeah.
See, because the thing is, it's wild to me because I look forward to sleep. Like, I proper look forward to sleep because it's like the one time I'm not thinking. So I'm just like, yes, darkness, wake up.
The time you know what it is? You know what triggers my my night terrors? Horror movies. You know the time we went to watch Sinners?
Yeah.
I had a terrible night.
I slept through that movie as well.
You went and slept right on the floor. I got home, man. I didn't want to sleep because I was too afraid of like those vampires coming into real
I need to
life.
rewatch that movie, to be fair.
Yeah, just proper see it since you missed it.
Yeah, and I'll chat to you if I have night terrors about it. To be fair, I will. But back onto the chat of because there's this notion, right, that vape, for example, is introduced as a alternative to leaving traditional smoking. So that's like cigarettes and thing.
Yeah.
As much water as that may hold, would you then still encourage it as a medical practitioner to say, oh, okay, now you've been smoking for time, let's try vape?
Right. So because we have a segment for health myths and busting and things, I'm gonna bust mine now.
Okay, come
because
go for
you've
it.
taken my light from with that question.
Sorry.
But the way that it works is that there was a study done, right? And it was the Journal of Pediatrics. It's JAMA Journal in 2017. Right? They were looking at cross addiction. So they looked at people that said, look, if you smoke, if you smoke, then start smoking e-cigarettes or stop smoking vape, because that would reduce your craving for smoking, and then you won't want to do it.
This is BMJ, right?
No, this is JAMA Pediatrics
JAMA,
in 2017. Cool. Yeah. So it turns out that was wrong. Vaping after like smoking will not reduce your chances of stopping the traditional cigarette. If anything, it actually heightens your hunger, and you will most likely transition into smoking cigarettes with vape. So myth bust, and unfortunately that is not the way that things work. And this is even worse in children. So what happens is you have a lot of kids in Europe now that are smoking and vaping.
Yes, the flavor as well.
Exactly, because the flavors, I won't lie, the flavors, they smell good. They smell really nice.
Doesn't mean they're good for you. Okay.
Doesn't mean they're good for you. But I mean, we have to be honest on this podcast. There was what? Miami Mint. It was a nice smelling one as well. I was like something to. But then, but again, I stand by what I said in the last episode. Smoking's bad. Don't do it. So generally, no, smoking vape will not take you away from cigarettes. In fact, it will actually heighten your hunger for cigarette, and you'll probably most likely want.
Yeah. Also, what's that thing about what is it? Popcorn lung.
Popcorn lung. Popcorn lung is with vape, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's with vape.
Because my thing is, compared to like traditional cigarettes, which smell horrible, right? Yeah, subjectively to people, it may smell great. But like these come in like different flavors and packages and things.
Right.
And they're highly portable.
Right.
So I would assume that the consumption rate is more than your traditional cigarettes. Because I imagine the admin of like having to leave the office to go outside. Find a light, light up the cigarette, have gum on standby, have perfume for your hands on standby. Yeah. When you could probably just stay in the office and have this vape like multiple times, in the car vape, in the house vape. I would assume that the consumption rate is more.
Definitely. So yeah, it's definitely because it's on your hand, it's easy to consume, and also because it tastes nice. Yeah. There's a compound called diacetyl. That's the one that is put to help the flavor of the vape, and that's what causes popcorn lung.
You know what it is, yeah? So I'm gonna say this out loud.
Go on then.
I never really liked math. Don't get it twisted. I did well.
Go on.
With math, yeah. I don't know how I did it, but I still count with my fingers, brother. Like I still multiply with the calculator on standby just to make sure. If it's one thing I hated more than math, it's chemistry. Right. Because I remember like with your last episode with Giddy, you were chatting about, is it disulfide?
Oh, disulfide from like reaction. From
the psychosis that comes with antibiotics and alcohol. Yeah. And I'm just there, I'm like, must be nice, like to know these chemical terms in and out. Like I would know them and I know what they do, but just, oh my gosh, bro. I have so much trauma from organic chem. Yeah. As I couldn't, ugh.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I've got trauma from chem as well, but I couldn't wait to get it out of the way. Like, I'm so happy it was that first, I think it was first year only that we had to do chem and organic chem. Yeah. And then after that, it was just out of the way. And I was, praise God, man, we can do some real stuff. So it was like, yeah, there was that. All right, then. Have you heard about E-Valley?
No, what's that?
Electronic cigarette or vaping associated lung injury. It's basically so it's
that sounds
basically
interesting.
like ARDS, which is acute respiratory
Distress syndrome.
Distress syndrome, right? Which again was like a leading cause of death at some point for children.
Yeah,
for babies.
pediatrics was. Hey, remember during COVID, Marino, brother, it was everything was ARDS.
Yeah. So what happens is, the E Valley is basically the ARDS of vaping and smoking. Yeah, so
That's happening.
Yeah, that's happening, and it caused ICU admissions and deaths. It's literally like numerous outbreaks and things. In fact, in 2020, the CDC even reported it out, and it was like, "Yo, E Valley is like killing people," and then it's like, "Be careful, what's going on there." So, dangers of smoking. What do we have? Dangers of vaping. Sorry, that's what we discuss now, right? The conclusion is this: don't vape. Vaping will not stop you from smoking cigarettes. Vaping has a lot of chemicals that can lead to addiction. Nicotine harms children's development, so you don't want to give a child those vapes, because that's going to steep their growth as well. And also another very important thing is that smoking generally and mostly vape will increase endothelial dysfunction, which may cause heart disease. I feel like I'm throwing around a lot of medical terminology in this podcast today, and I'm like,
so just don't smoke.
Basically the conclusion is don't smoke. But another thing that I wanted to discuss today is hookah, and I'm going to throw it to Dr. Mayamba on this one and say, how do you feel about hookah, and do you think it's much better than actual cigarettes or vape, to be fair?
See, that's the thing of the interwebs, is there's so much information on it.
Right.
I know World Lung Cancer Day to be the July 1st.
Yeah.
But apparently it's August 1st. It's confusing to me. I know it's July 1st.
All right.
I think Lung Cancer Day and World Lung Cancer Day is two separate things.
Oh,
your chat was about?
Hookah. Are you yay or nay? I'll give a backstory. When Dr. Mayamba and I were in uni, there was Hostel 1. People would have parties. Anybody who was in Hostel 1, shout out to you.
Man.
You know what it is, yeah? They would have these parties, host these parties.
Lord.
And then like every time after Arabs eat, they'd go and set up their carpets in the middle of there was like a middle hall area. They'd sit there in their carpets, and then they'll just smoke hook and sit on pillows. They always looked so cool, man.
It did.
They looked so cool, yeah.
So, it's there's like a very easy way to answer this question.
Right.
But it kind of just takes all the fun out of it.
Go on then.
Yeah, it's bad for you.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't have smoke at those extreme temperatures entering your airways.
Right.
Right? The problem again becomes when people get away with it. Because now that leads me to another question by our dear friend Mada.
Mm-hmm.
So Mada's like, we were chatting about like smoking is bad for fertility and things, right? He said, but how come Arabs smoke quicker for a living and have like 11 kids? Is that one of those statistical anomalies? Are we... Because my thing is, when we get here, right, and we tell you like smoking is bad for you, right? Then you meet the next man that's been smoking his whole life and he seems okay.
Right.
What then is our stance on that?
Oh, okay. All right. And this is going to be a reoccurring theme in most of our podcasts. A lot of people are going to come and say, oh, you said this and this and this, but look, like you said, oh, we have a population decline, but my uncle has 20 kids. It's like, okay, fine. I get that, and I'm happy for you. The way that statistics works is that we take
majority,
a big group of people, and then we study them, and then we look at the trend generally over a large number of people. So yes, Arabs smoke a lot of hookah, and yes, they have a lot of kids. We're not sure what the statistics are on the Arabs that smoke and the ones that have kids.
Yeah, fair.
And another thing is that there's a statement in science they like to say that correlation does not mean causation. Right? So it's like saying in the summer, if I run a store, my ice cream sales are going to go up. Does that mean that being in summer makes people like ice cream?
No.
Or could there be another answer like maybe it's hot and people like, I prefer ice cream when it's hot and things like that. So correlation is not causation. Yes, there's people that smoke that have very healthy children. There's people that smoke that are still fertile. But we're looking at the general scientific view as in a holistic approach of the general maybe world population with big data. And then we're going to look at that and say, okay, with this, these are the trends that we're seeing from there. So shout out to Mada as well. I hope this answers your question, mate. So yes, Arab smoke, but they've got also lots of children. But again, that's not the whole world, and that's not going to be true for everybody. And in fact, it's not going to be true for most people. At least that's what science tells us now.
Exceptions to rules doesn't mean the rules don't exist.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Like because you stepped on I'm always using this example of the highway. Just because you were on the highway and you didn't get hit by a car, doesn't mean we should all just randomly jump onto the highway and hope for the best, right?
That's right.
There's a clear, as Dr. Michael has said, there's a clear dichotomy between cause and effect.
Right.
And that needs to be understood.
Right.
Generally, you know it's bad for you, so just don't do it.
Just
If you have a cousin that got away with it, he has 17 kids, he has a hookah business, and you want to be like him, well, there's one of you, okay? So don't do it.
Right.
Just don't.
Right. In 2005, the WHO, the World Health Organization, did a study on tobacco production and research. And what happened was they found that a 1 hour session of hookah is an equivalent to about 100 to 200 cigarettes.
I did not know that.
That's how much smoking tobacco you're inhaling.
Right, you know how many people be out on the weekend as well?
Bro, clubs. Do you know what I mean? Clubs, brother. You see, clubs. Not only that, it's unsanitary, man. You're exchanging those hookah pipes as well. Like,
yes,
you don't know exactly. You're like, there's no condom for hookah, so you're proper pulling it, and then you put it to next man. He's got herpes. He's pulling it too, and then you're just sharing out with everybody. That's not a good look.
You know, I just deep right now, like I miss this conversation. It's between you and I think we speak 4 languages.
Right.
Setswana, English, Russian, Shona.
Yeah.
We proper just speak in English half the time. I remember the last time we spoke in Russian. Shona maybe here and there, but
Well, I mean, we're not going to do it on the podcast, but shout out to our Zim followers, by the way. If you guys are more than the rest of them, we'll be doing the real Chibaba thing out here.
Sons of power.
Sons of power everywhere, dog. But I think we're going to conclude. We've had a good chat about smoking. Generally, it's Lung Cancer Day on the 1st of August. Don't smoke. Smoking causes lung cancer. We didn't talk much about lung cancer on this podcast today because I think that's a well-known thing. It's also on the cigarette packets.
Yeah, don't smoke.
Just don't smoke. Don't do it. It's not good for you. It's not good for your fertility. It's not good for your children.
Right, but before we wrap up, there's the blood donation drive that's happening as well.
Right.
In June into July.
Right.
What's the move in that? Where do people go? There's a mad shortage of blood.
What? There's a truck. There are trucks, and I've seen one truck here at outside Fairgrounds Mall. I've seen
but there's also like just the main lab, the National Blood Donation Transfusion in Main Mall.
Okay. Yeah. So people can go to Main Mall.
They give snacks.
Guys.
Yeah, if you're a fan of food, like it's free food, brother.
Me, I'm going there for the Oros. There's Oros, then they give you a packet of biscuits. That's how I remember it. If I get there and then they're not giving, I'm taking my blood back.
About being about your country. Are we doing Mazoe or Oros?
We're doing Mazoe always.
What flavor?
Mazoe with ice,
orange or black
crush. No, orange crush.
My man had to quantify and say crush.
Orange crush. There's nothing else. That's there. And also, I got makeup today, by the way. So, right, I see you got these nice scrubs on the way. I'm here looking like a roadman as well. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I've got nice scrubs as well with the label as well.
I'm tuned into the all black, but like I'm on my roadman behavior, and you look
he's medical. A doctor, you know, like you were
apparently
consulting patients today like this.
Yeah, I did.
Shout out to not being like, because then I think it's a bit boring being those doctors with the tie.
I'm definitely against that. Read up on white coat hypertension, and you'll understand why I don't wear white coats.
Oh, okay. So
scrubs
you
will do.
Make them,
these I'm trying to order as well. These look stunning.
Shout out. Yeah. So it's at Miss Wame, I think, right? Yeah, it's at Miss Wame. At Miss Wame. She's the one that did my makeup today. This is why I look so good. She's really great. Please go follow her.
How
Please
come
support
I
her
don't
business.
have? I'm gonna have a strict conversation with Miss Wame after this because how come you be getting makeup and I don't?
No, I'm not gonna lie. You come late for all the episodes,
Bro,
mate.
work, bro. Like I knock off a bit later than you do.
So he doesn't get a chance to do that. But that's it, really.
Yeah, I'm knocking off early
for
next
today.
time.
What? Wait, we've got you've got a myth, right? Because I've said my health nugget, or you've got the health nugget.
Yeah, there's a myth that
Yeah.
apparently you use 10% of your brain from the movie Limitless and Lucy.
You're right.
Yeah, apparently it's a myth. Yeah,
that's
multiple parts of your brain are active at the same time.
Yeah.
So, as smart as you are, my dear sister and brother, that's as smart as you get. Yeah, don't think it's gonna get any better than that.
Do you know how crazy that is, though?
Yeah, because there's people that are probably convinced that you can
Use your 10%.
Yeah, you can do more.
A neurologist, like the brain doctor, he goes to school for 10 years. What do you think he's studying 10% of the brain? And then he gets there, he's like, I don't know 90% of what I'm doing, but good luck.
Nah, you're not using 10% of your brain. It made for a great movie, great theater, but it's not the truth medically speaking.
Yeah. And also follow us. He's going to do that thing where he puts my...
I'll just put it out. He didn't do it last time.
Yeah,
I watched for that moment.
Yeah, exactly. So he's
someone do it as well. Just
we're going to point like this, and then he's going to put like our handles here, and then you guys go on the Instagram, type those questions, okay? If he doesn't do it, I'm going to be very sad, and I will call him out again. His name is Stan. Shout him out in the comments as well, like blow him up.
Yeah, we'll drop the entire government as well.
That's right.
Yeah, everything.
Also, shout out to BDU. You guys are doing the Lord's work. Let's get those Aluta Continua. Do you know what I mean?
Sure, but did you see?
The payslip. Yo, listen, we need to close.
Yeah. I know we should, but like... There's that payslip that's been circulating.
The one for 1K?
Yeah, my man, after like deductions, everything had $1,000. Like total earnings was like 33 grand.
Yeah.
And then his takeaway was
1K. No, but you know how reckless you have to be spending that much. Like that means that he's put all his salary down. He's paying for his car for 10K. He's paying a mortgage. He's paying things. And then he's left with like a good 4-5K out of 30 grand. After all his savings, that's a crazy thing to have.
That's mad, you know.
That's actually very crazy. I mean, I don't know who you are, doctor, and don't come at me because you might be bigger than me. But if you're not bigger than me, you're taking the piss. Don't do it. Don't do. Okay, cheers, guys. We're out.
Love life, drink water, mind your business, and stay safe.
All right.